We're going to talk about enterprise zones. What good have enterprise zones brought to the residents that actually live in them? An enterprise zone is a geographic area that has been granted special tax breaks, regulatory exemptions, or other public assistance in order to encourage private economic development and job creation. In Harford County, we encourage the creation of well-paying jobs from the code, ensure retention and spur expansion of resident businesses, or two other things. Tax incentives. Tax credits are available for 10 years on property tax, and $1,000 tax credit per person in the first year that can increase to $6,000 per employee over 3 years for the resident businesses, or the businesses that are in there. Enterprise zone is residents. So let's talk about the residents that are in Perryman, that, in the buildings there, or the freight distribution centers. Ensure retention and spur expansion of resident businesses. So Amazon, headquarters, Seattle, Washington. They're all getting tax breaks, these companies. XPO Logistics, headquarters, Greenwich, Connecticut. Sephora, headquarters, Paris, France. Coldwell Banker Real Estate, headquarters, Dallas, Texas. And that's the 860,000 square foot distribution freight terminal that's empty on Old Stepney Road. Enterprise zones do not help the actual residents that live in, around, or near. Resolution, let's talk about enterprise zones more. Resolution 1217 in 2017 was sponsored by Councilman District F. Curtis Buelow. Besides the two lots, it added 114 acres to the enterprise zones. Besides the two lots on Perryman Road and on Chelsea Road, it added 88-acre lot on Old Stepney Road. This expansion came outside the 10-year renewal cycle of the normal enterprise zone. He was also one of 6 councilmen that voted to expand the enterprise zone in Abingdon on Resolution 719 in 2019, on 9 April of 2019, to give tax breaks for Abingdon Woods. It was also outside the 10-year renewal cycle. How many resolutions has Councilman Buelow from District F given to over the same time period to approve bus stops? 0. How many resolutions during this time to add sidewalks? 0. How many resolutions to add crosswalks? 0. How many resolutions to improve parks? 0. What are we doing with all the tax breaks and the tax money if we're not applying it to the residents that are in the areas of these enterprise zones? I'm not sure who they benefit other than the out-of-state, out-of-country companies and the developers.